Public Works and Transportation Committee Chair and committee members. I am Steve Howlett, Assistant Director of Public Works, and this item is for a department-wide blanket purchase order for a not-to-exceed amount of $455,000 with Consolidated Electrical Distributors. Recommendation: that the Public Works and Transportation Committee recommend that the City Council approve and authorize the purchasing agent to execute a blanket purchase order with Consolidated Electrical Distributors, doing business as Royal Industrial Solutions, for a not-to-exceed amount of $455,000 through June 30th, 2024, with an option to extend through June 30th, 2025. Background: as a standard practice, the city establishes blanket purchase orders, or BPOs, with vendors for the purchase of operating supplies to support routine city operations. Blanket purchase orders are typically established and approved at the appropriate approval level per the city's purchasing policy. These 1 to 2 year purchasing agreements allow staff to effectively acquire the necessary supplies for day-to-day operational needs and for the continued maintenance of city facilities and/or equipment. Per the city's purchasing policy, all formal procurement solicitations in excess of $200,000 are subject to the City Council review and approval. Therefore, in order to fill the routine electrical supply needs throughout all divisions of the Public Works Department, staff is recommending a blanket purchase order in the amount of $455,000 for electrical supplies. This will allow the department to take advantage of quantity discounts while reducing administrative time and expenses associated with paperwork and processing. The Public Works Department currently has a blanket purchase order with Consolidated Electrical Distributors that is nearing the end of its authorized $200,000 not to exceed limit. Therefore, staff is recommending a new blanket purchase order to replace the current one. The new blanket purchase order will ensure the Public Works Department has the ability to support continued operations and maintenance at the various city facilities through June 30th, 2025. On October 18th, 2023, the city provided notice and released a request for bid. The request for bid closed on November 13th, 2023, and Consolidated Electrical Distributors was the only responsive bidder. The bid was reviewed by both the Purchasing Department and the Facilities Division, and staff determined that Consolidated Electrical Distributors meets the city's contractual provisions. There's currently a separate blanket purchase order with Consolidated Electrical Distributors for the water and wastewater divisions that supports the sole source purchases of parts and equipment from Rockwell branded products. Consolidated Electrical Distributors is the only source for Rockwell in the Southern California region, and the water divisions use Rockwell products extensively for variable speed pumps and replacement parts. This blanket purchase order is not available for use by the other divisions of the Public Works Department. Therefore, the proposed new blanket purchase order will be used to purchase general electrical supplies such as transformers, conduit, wiring, receptacles, switches, lights, connectors, luminaries, lamp fixtures, and other electrical components and parts. Financial impact. The total cost for the requested blanket purchase order with Consolidated Electrical Distributors will not exceed $455,000 through June 30th, 2025. Payment for these parts and supplies will come from available funds within each division's operating budget. Sufficient appropriations are included in the City Council approved fiscal year 2023 and 24 operating budgets for these various purchases through June 30th, 2024. Funding for the subsequent fiscal years will be requested during the annual budget process. This concludes the staff report, and staff is available for any questions. Thank you.